Testing if this is working. What is this a good angle? How about this one? Man, the camera has some weird. It makes me very self-conscious of how I film myself in Instagram. Getting me a little bit stuttery, actually. I'm not a person who likes to go live, but just testing new formats and seeing how this works. I'm not sure if my sound is going as clearly as I tested it to be on my iPhone. Well, anyways, it's open live Friday. Oh, in 22 minutes in Eastern Time, it'll be Friday. So I'm trying to do this video just to keep practicing on how to just keep myself in check. I have about I've done, I put the title as Happy New Year question mark because I think some people have, in 2019, before it's 2020, people say Happy New Year, but, of course, given of what happened this year, I don't think there's definitely some people a lot more people who think otherwise. But I think there's some other people who actually made the best of this year, and even though that there's a lot of us that lost jobs, even I myself faced a bunch of transfers, unexpected transfers that was inconvenient, but it definitely has put me in a better spot than I was usually. Some self-reflecting. Was this a happy new year? I'd say yes. Every year so far has been a happy new year and has taken me into a higher place. I experimented around, which includes trying to grow my YouTube channel, which is making a bunch of code tutorials. Even though, I got 137 subscribers so far, and it's hard to just get people to watch your videos, especially for some bland code tutorials and all that stuff. I'm definitely going to mix that content up. Probably going to do trying some stuff of content just like this. Gosh, man. I don't know. I got a weird stuttery way of speaking to others that if I'm not so confident or I don't know the answer to something, I usually talk more slurry and my words just get jumbled up to the point that, I get so used to communicating with messages that I always expect that whatever I say has some sort of autocorrect that people will understand what message I'm portraying. But I'm wondering if you guys think this year is a happy new year for yourselves. Like, have you think yourselves gotten a lot better, or did you just wait for things to stall out and hope for opportunities to come? I myself has taken the opportunity to, man, even during when the virus is spreading and jobs are just dropping like mad, I've definitely put a lot more effort into to put myself in a better place. I've had a bunch of undesirable responsibilities, and I think I've worked like 18 hours a day just to get myself a better job, creating self-portfolio projects, building up my GitHub portfolio, and practicing with code tutorials. You can see in all those videos that I make. I like to make code tutorials for the public just to help others, but it was really just a way for me to practice so that hopefully I could one day get into a FANG company. I don't think I have that desire anymore because I'm pretty happy where I am right now. I'm pretty satisfied. I probably should put a lot more of my heart into the company because they've been very nice, and I think I should reciprocate that. I've been pretty good and dutiful so far, but there's some things that I realized during this year that I noticed impact my commitment and passion to the effort I put, whether my company or side projects. In the middle of the year, I was very dutiful. I think it's mostly because of diet. This content that I eat, either music content or food, definitely impacted my effort and I guess whatever engine I'm pumping into the work that I use. See, I'm jumbling up words again. Yeah. So I'd say I used to eat more of a keto diet, mostly avoiding carbs and sugar. But as you can see right now, it's I ate a little bit too much chocolate lately, especially during the holidays. But just because I just like enjoying in leisure myself, and I was trying to experiment. Could I have some sort of balance where I could just enjoy whatever I want to eat and just do whatever I want without being strict on a keto diet? But I think the answer is pretty clear that you have to make some certain sacrifices. You want to maintain a good level of effort. And this late part of the year has been kind of interesting too. Um, I was very dutiful, spiritual during the middle of the year, but yeah, I guess I feel like my diet has contributed to a lot of things that have made me waning lately so far. I mean, I always want to put my 100% effort, but I feel like my 100% efforts produce definitely waned in quality in the later part of the year because of what I've been eating. It's strange how much food can really impact the rest of your motivation. And especially in COVID, that when you don't see other people that much and often, you feel, I think you feel kind of blunt or numb. I don't know if you guys felt the same. Please like and subscribe if you do. No, just kidding. Don't do that. I'm sorry. That was not really empathetic of me to joke around with that stuff, kind of like that. It's pretty sad. I heard some of my friends got impacted pretty badly from it. So I have prayers that they will find an opportunity, or yeah, definitely. But later in the year, I haven't been doing so much spiritually, but there was several different events that occurred that got me thinking that I should probably put a lot more effort than I should. I should. Like, there's just some weird things that have been occurring. Of course, some of my family, but there's this young man that inspired me. Like, his faith was so strong that, especially what he's doing right now, that he's inspiring hundreds of thousands of people to do these certain acts. Not, and all these accomplishments, I'd say accomplishments, even though that they didn't really land something, but they're getting directionally closer to where he wants to be. I won't really describe the topic specifically because of that, because even the topic itself is quite controversial and divisive. But man, his faith is so unfaltering. It just gets stronger every time the iron strikes against him. And man, I never seen anything like that, and I feel like it's actually going to produce something. And if not, it was just amazing what kind of movement he created so far. Maybe later in the future I could tell you what his name is, but for now, I mean, he's focused, and I don't want anyone to spam and follow him and ruin his focus. I don't think it would impact him, but just out of respect for the faith and efforts he's putting, I won't say anything. But this guy's faith and his own reflections on how God has impacted him and his Christianity just inspired me to probably put some more effort into. I mean, like, there's some silly questions that I have in me, like, like, I know people said that you should always worship God and, pray to God, and I feel like I thought I was doing that, but then when I really think about what does it really mean to worship God compared to when you pray to God, I mean, are they really synonyms, or is there really like a bigger layer to it? Well, man, it shows that how much of a lack of effort I actually put into my spiritual side. And I feel like you really have to have a good, well balance of everything. And, people say it's a cliche to have, it's always important to have well balance, and that's a cliche in itself, but it's a cliche because, of course, it has to be true. People keep repeating that, and to the point that you get so numb hearing that you just ignore it, and simple morals and philosophies just don't come to you until someone you admire so much just says it out loud, and you're like, how could I be missing this so far? Well, anyways, it's 12 minutes to a new year. It's up to you to whether to decide whether it's happy or not. I feel like I'm going to go and designate it to be happy because I will make it happy regardless of what happens. I definitely am grateful for my family that has supported me to the point where I am, and I'm thankful to God that I definitely felt strengthened by him. I've got a lot of work to do if I want to I feel like I have to give more. I've been taking so much of these blessings that I feel like at this point I have to give something back. And I'm just thinking, what would that be? Have been publishing free content of code tutorials, but I think there's probably more than that. There's some other things I've been giving too, but I definitely think that there's something more of substance I should give. But yeah, it's just a strange year this year, but let's hope something good happens at the end. So prayers, you guys, whoever's listening, or you, Joshua, in the future, stay strong, and I hope that by the time you hear this, either you are stronger where you are, or if not, this is a wake-up call to do something much more important later on. So, signing off. Happy New Year. Counting down. This will be my Happy New Year, and it's up to you guys if you want to make it your Happy New Year too. Cheers.